What's going on, everyone? It's Jay here at the Aimless Cook, and on today's episode we're going to be looking at the world of plant-based cooking, and today we're going to be making a vegan kimchi katsu using these PC frozen chickenless chicken breasts. Now if you don't have these, you can also get the Gardein version, which is a chicken scallopini, or the strips, anything that's not breaded. So the great thing about these is that they are made of a pea, soy, wheat protein, and that they are fully pliable once you get them thawed out, which means that you can shape them into pretty much whatever you want. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to stuff them with kimchi, as you can see that I'm trying to do here, but it's not really working very well because, as you can see, they're not sticking on the sides. So basically what I did is I'm going to take out that kimchi again, and I'm just going to take those halves, or these cutlets, each one, and we're going to mash them up into a ball again. And for the kimchi here on the side that I have there, it's vegetarian kimchi. You want to make sure that you read the labels, because a lot of times when you get kimchi, it's going to contain fish products like dried shrimp or anchovies. So essentially what I'm doing here with my balls of protein is I shaped them, made it more pliable again before I tried putting my kimchi back inside, and now it's actually a lot easier to work with. I can seal it, as you can see that I'm doing here, and essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape it back into a cutlet that's much bigger than the first, of course, and I'm just sealing the edges to make sure that everything is all sealed. So as you can see here, I'm doing that, and then basically what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to set it aside once I have the shape that I like, and I'm going to put it into the freezer to let it firm up for about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. So once those cutlets are out of the freezer, I got something that's a lot easier to work with. And what I got here in our mixing bowl is a batter that I made from just using like a cup of flour with about half a cup of water. And then I seasoned that with about a half teaspoon of salt with some furikake and some togarashi. And over here I got a small bowl of panko. So essentially what I'm just going to do is I'm going to pop that thing into our batter just like this, just to make sure everything is evenly coated, and then straight into the panko. And I want to get that thing completely covered, especially the parts where my fingers were, because those are often the parts that don't get covered. So basically what you want to do is just make sure everything is evenly distributed over top of this. And maybe I should have used a bigger bowl, but that's my fault. So once you got that done, I'm going to pop it back onto our tray and go back into the freezer to let those firm up for another 15 minutes or so. Now at this point you can completely freeze them all and just pop them into a freezer bag for whenever you want to make them. So from there I got some oil here at about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just going to pop them into my deep fryer for about 5 minutes or so until we get a nice golden brown, as you can see here. And from there, I'm just going to give them a slice, and let's check out how they turned out. So as you can see there, our insides are completely cooked. We have beautiful filling inside, and that's going to be great. So what I did here is I'm just going to cut them. Since they're so thick like that, I want to present them with the cut side up on a nice bed of shredded cabbage. Okay, and I got drizzled some sauce on here. This is just some gochujang that we made with gochujang and sesame oil and a bit of sugar. And from there, we're just going to finish off with some chopped scallions. For sauces too, you can also make a mayonnaise by just combining your favorite vegan mayonnaise with the juice from all of that kimchi that you squeezed out. And that is it. That is it for our recipe. That was a really quick one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take this recipe with you, make it yours, and have fun in the kitchen. And we will see you on the next one.